Hello, everyone. This is Tom Fox. I would like to welcome you to the Sunday Book Review. The Sunday Book Review is the series where I discuss books which impact the compliance practitioner, the legal professional, and the business professional. I hope you will enjoy this episode. The Sunday Book Review is a production of the Compliance Podcast Network. First, a quick word from our sponsor. The Sunday Book Review for July 24, 2022, and we're going to have some fun today because it's Texas Women of Crime Fiction Edition. First up, My Summer Darlings by Cobb. This is a follow-up to her original 2021 thriller, The Hunting Wives, and solidifies her as an East Texas Jackie Collins. Cobb's book takes place in plush suburbia's typical domestic suspense and lots of money. So check out My Summer Darlings. Next up, in a book I've recently read, which was just excellent, Samantha Jayne Allen's debut mystery, Pay Dirt Road, was the winner of the Tony Hillerman Prize for Best First Mystery Set in the Southwest, and even better, it's set near the Texas Hill Country, which is where I live. It's a fictional town of Garnett, and violence arises within the community, disproportionately punishing women and girls who don't fit the confines of respectability. The protagonist, Annie, returns home after going back east to college, and she ends up solving the mystery. Next up, More Than You'll Ever Know by Katie Gutierrez. What happens when a woman has two homes, two truths, and two lovers? Well, it's an interesting question and one that you will find out by this very interesting book. And our final offering is Shadow of Pecan Hollow by Carolyn Frost. It's a gritty, serious-minded debut, and it is a book with a long line of many strong female characters that you will find in many of these books, unfolding over dual timelines. In this CD glam 70s and pre-internet 90s, the book pours on nostalgic Texas charm and suggests that all is not well in Austin County. So perhaps to mitigate some of this, the neighbors jump in to help, and the protagonist has lots of demons that she must deal with. So check out one or more of these books. I know you will enjoy any one of them. As you know, I'm a huge murder mystery fan, and when I can get a book from my home state, well, it's even more of a treat. The books themselves were originally reviewed in Texas Monthly, and so I'm indebted to Amy Gentry for writing the article that this podcast is based upon. Thanks so much. This is Tom Fox. I hope you will check out one or more of the books from today's podcast, or perhaps an earlier podcast. Also, if you would like a series of books reviewed or have some suggestions for the Sunday Book Review, please shoot me an email at tfox@tfoxlaw.com. The Sunday Book Review is a production of the Compliance Podcast Network. The Compliance Podcast Network was recently honored with some communicator awards for podcasts I know you will want to check out. Are you interested in Lyme disease? Well, check out Understanding Lyme Disease. And check out the Hill Country Podcast, where I look at the people, places, and things of the Texas Hill Country. Also, we have a new podcast series on the Compliance Podcast Network, which I know you will enjoy, The Corruption Files, where together with Hughes Hubbard partner Mike DeBernardis, we take a look at some of the most significant FCPA and international anti-corruption enforcement actions over the past 15 years. It's a great review and helps you understand how we got to where we are today in ABC compliance. And we actually have one more, which is Taxman on the intersection of tax and compliance, where with my tax colleague extraordinaire Tracy Howell, we look at 5 different issues that every compliance officer needs to be aware of regarding corporate tax. It's a fascinating series that's on a topic not often explored.
This podcast is a part of the C-Suite Radio Network. For more top business podcasts, visit c-suiteradio.com.